I'm gonna call you what you are.
Parker,
I'm gonna
you
call
can
you
call
what-
me by my name.
Miss Parker.
No.
Yes, Miss Parker.
I don't like that.
Are
That
you ready
makes
for
me
your
uncomfortable.
presentation?
That makes me uncomfortable.
No, what's making me uncomfortable is you talking about them and the.
How is that making you uncomfortable? If I'm talking
Because
about
I'm
myself?
talking to one single person, which
Exactly.
is her.
No.
She, a beautiful
No.
young lady. However you want to put it. I want you to do your presentation.
Put any of that way. I want to be called.
It's not what
them.
you want, because right now you're in my classroom, my habitat, my home right now, and as such, you are going to be addressed as Miss Parker.
No,
She,
you can just call me Parker.
her.
If you're uncomfortable with it, you can. No, this is important.
And that's what I'm telling her. Just let it go, because
let it go.
at this point,
You're just
what's going to happen is
disrespect students.
I'm not disrespecting you
I
at all,
feel
young
disrespected.
lady. I'm
Please
not.
don't call me that.
Is it that serious that you have to be called that?
It is to me. It is to me, and I'm trying to compromise with you here. Like, you can just call me by my name.
I
if you don't
am
get it.
compromising with you.
What is
I'm
the
calling you a
compromise?
beautiful young lady.
I don't like that. I don't feel that way. Please don't refer to me as such.
So,
If I called you, if I said, "Hey, teacher, what's up, fat old guy?" Would you feel happy about that?
I'm not a fat old guy.
Right.
If you
So you get
if
it.
you call me a beautiful woman,
Then that's what you are.
yes, and you are a beautiful woman as well.
No, I am
I
not.
wish you embrace
No,
that.
I
You're
am
beautiful. You're beautiful.
You don't get it. You're not understanding what I'm trying
I'm
to say.
understanding everything that you're saying.
What do
and
you
what
mean?
I'm trying to get you to understand that you are a beautiful
No,
young lady.
I don't identify as that. I don't like being called that.
You know, this isn't the first time that like the older people do this. Like,
And we should just let them do whatever they want.
I'm not gonna get it because
I'm
it makes no
supposed to let
sense
her
to me.
disrespect
It
you
makes no
every day
sense
for the rest
to
of
me.
the year.
that's
Why
your
can't you
choice,
just call
like-
them by that is my choice.
I did,
You need to
Mrs.
stand up
Miss
for her. I'm
Parker.
just saying, you know she's not gonna get it.
I'm not gonna get it because it makes no sense, and I'm trying to get her
Next year,
to
I'm
understand
not in it.
how
I'm not
everything
in it.
goes in life.
I'm reading.
Well,
When-
they don't conform to gender
They
norms.
don't conform. Oh my God, they. I am teaching you guys pronouns,
Yeah.
and you're not seeming to
You go by she,
understand.
her, right? She gets it.
She gets it.
I'm raising my sons against the bullshit you said you're going to tell your sons.
I would tell my son to live your life and have fun.
So what I would tell my son is the brutal reality of the world. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be brutal. It's not going to be okay. You will suffer like a motherfucker if you don't get to work. You better compete and compete early. Every day you wake up, you're in competition. My sons are going to be ruthless and they're going to own your sons. And that's why single women, they raise these boys and it kind of sets them up. Because if there's not a strong father in the house, the son is at a disadvantage. It's ruthless out there. It is nature.
Men should never hit a woman.
Why not?
That's just f***ed up.
Why?
Why should a man hit a woman?
To protect himself.
Oh man, this is a lot.
What do you mean?
I just disagree with your viewpoints.
Why?
That you think a man should hit a woman?
Should a woman hit him? Yes, I do.
I don't think violence is the answer to anything.
No, in protection, he's self-defense. Let's say a woman, he shouldn't just go around hitting her just for no reason.
Yeah.
But let's say that, should women hit men?
No.
Right. So if a woman should hit a man, shouldn't he smack her back?
No.
Why not?
Because she's a girl.
Well, she doesn't know that?
But I just think that's unfair.
So if a woman smack a man, what should he do?
He probably deserved it, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, you want me to play this game? Let's go.
And doesn't she deserve to be smacked back if she should hit
No,
him?
she's a girl. Guys should not hit girls.
But girls should hit guys?
I never said that, no.
But if they do, the guy should smack her back?
No.
Why not?
Because guys shouldn't hit girls.
Why?
Because it's just, that's just unfair.
Well, how?
Because girls are tender and beautiful creatures that should not be hit.
But don't they know that before they hit the man, that they can't handle it?
I don't know.
You can't even accept reality. Like, yo, that's crazy.
What is reality? We're all in a fucking living simulation. What do you mean?
Wow.
Bruh. I mean, you know what?
Yo,
yeah.
She's not even on planet Earth, bro.
This is
No, I really am
Very
not
telling.
because it is this generation's so fucked up, bro. Like love and everything's different than what it was. Like you guys
So
have
you do
to
OnlyFans?
agree. Of course I do. I moved out here to do that. I moved out here to like do my career,
That's
make
why
my
it's fucked
bag. I had a 5-year relationship. I had my love experience. I'm not for it now. I'm here to make my bag. I'm here to live life. So, again, I was in a 5-year relationship.
But you're single now, right?
I am single. Yes.
Are your parents still together?
My dad passed away when I was 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then birth control?
No birth control because it really fucks up with a woman's body and hormones. It really does. I mean, as long as you're a woman and know your fertility status and know when to fuck and not to fuck, then you'll be fine.
So you want kids?
No.
That's all you have.
This world is too fucked up, bro. This world has too many problems to have kids right now.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like,
Do you think you contribute to the problems?
I think I am a problem.
Because I don't know what men want. I'm
So what are you arguing?
Men are so simple that it's complicated for us women to understand because we're so complex as to why men have to be like, let me figure out this woman so that I could be with her, or let me figure out this woman so I can go out on a date with her. Like, for example, I step out with my man and the only thing I know what to do is shut the fuck up until I'm fucking spoken to. Like, I went out with him, like, it was in Arizona. We were in Tempe, Arizona. His whole like team had like a section or whatever. He was like, babe, do you want to go out to the club? I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm not spoken to. I don't speak to anybody until somebody speaks to me because I don't know these niggas. I don't know them. Like, what am I speaking to you for? I'm here with my man. I'm not here with y'all. I'm not a groupie bitch that's there. Like, you know, as a female, especially as my man's woman, my duty as his woman is to shut up until I am spoken to. And even if I am spoken to by one of his teammates, you keep it short and sweet. It's not even me holding myself with confidence or high value. That's just me having a sense of.
Am I the asshole for not giving my husband my escape money when I saw that we were financially struggling? I, 34 female, have recently ran into a situation with my husband, 37 male, and I'm curious about if I'm the asshole here or not. So me and my husband have been together for 8 years, married for 7. When I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day / escape fund if worse came to worse. My husband has never showed any signs of being dangerous and rarely even gets upset. But the way my mom talked about it, it seemed like a no-brainer to have. When me and my husband got together, we agreed I would be a stay-at-home wife. We are both child-free, so that was never a concern. My husband made a comfortable mid-6-figure salary. All was good until about 2 years ago. He was injured at work in a near-fatal accident. Between hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost, that ate up nearly all of our savings. I took a part-time job while my husband was recovering. But when he fully recovered, we transitioned back into me being unemployed, as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He is currently working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his days off to keep us afloat. Here's where I might be the asshole. I do all the expense managing, and I've continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased from $750 a month to $200 a month. My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because of all the stress of work was going to kill him. I told him downsizing would not be an option, as I had spent years making our house a home and offered to go back to work. He tried to be nice, but basically told me that me going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw I had regular reoccurring withdrawals leading back years and asked me about it. I broke down and revealed my money to him, which now sits at $47,000. After I told him all of this, he just broke down sobbing. His point of view is I treated him like a predator and hid money from him for years, even when he was at his lowest. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner and not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said I hurt him on every possible level. But my mom says this is exactly what the money is for, and I should bail now. Am I the asshole?
Let me tell you something. I got more feelings in my left nut than you 2 schoolgirls put together.
Here we go.
Oh, I know. I know what they say about me. I know what they say about guys like me. They say that we're pigs, right? That we're dogs.
In your defense, they don't exclude. I've been married for 5 years, and my wife still says it.
Oh, that's right. They don't exclude. They say all men are pigs. All men are dogs. All men are scum. And they talk their little asses off about what monsters we are. But they don't understand that they're the very ones that created the Frankensteins they abhor.
Frankenstein was a whore? Leave my wife out of this.
Laugh all you want, but I'm serious. Every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling 3 broads at the same time is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman. Because one day, back in the day, they weren't a player. They liked one girl, just one.
And they gave it up to her, didn't
And they gave it up to her, that's right. They gave it up to her because they were little romantics back then, and they gave it up to the girl they love, and what happened? They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got destroyed, they got cheated on. or laughed at or something, and when they're finished picking up the little pieces of what was once their heart, you know what they said? Every single one of them made a vow.
Never to give it up again.
That's right, never to give it up again. But now we're talking about the real bastards here, the guys that break hearts occupationally, because believe it or not, originally those cats were the most beautiful and the most romantic of all. And you know what happened? They're the ones that got hurt worst of all.
Because you never get over it.
You know, God, no! You never get over it. Yes, you recover, but you never get over it. And what happened? When they all recovered, you know what they all said? They all said, okay, I see, all right. That's how it's gonna be. I can play that way too. So you see that we are all responsible for the cycle of the vicious circle.
So you're saying you're afraid?
Absolutely. I ain't never get my heart broken again like I did when I was 16.